Bender went undercover, hiding among a group of penguins, but he was immediately mistaken for food by a killer whale. What exactly led to his miserable situation now? It turned out that after Fry left, Bender's boasting had become meaningless. He began to feel listless and dispirited. Even the spaceship he was piloting was upside down. Zwaberg advised him to drink some alcohol to regain his strength. As a robot, if the alcohol concentration in his body was less than 20 milliliters while piloting a spaceship, it was equivalent to a human driving while fatigued. However, Bender had already given up on himself. The spaceship he was driving was speeding over the icy sea and collided with a glacier on the sea surface. A large amount of pollutants were discharged into the ocean. The Environmental Protection Organization that tried to stop this was completely wiped out. Even the penguins here could not escape the impact. The incident was reported on TV news. Bender was arrested and imprisoned as the culprit. As an experienced lawyer, Blue Jay fought for Bender to get a sentence reduction by doing volunteer work. Helplessly, Bender had no choice but to take part in volunteer work, helping the polluted penguins clean their bodies. The lazy Bender came up with a plan. He put on a suit, then blended into the penguin group to wait for an opportunity. But the police never gave up searching for him, which made Bender so bored that he fell asleep. When he woke up again, he had already been carried into the water by the penguin group. The icy sea water sobered him up. When he was about to swim back to the shore, he was suddenly caught by a killer whale. But unfortunately, this penguin had an extremely tough texture, so Bender was directly spat out onto the shore. He suffered a severe head injury, and his system restarted automatically. He immediately switched his language based on the first creature he saw, and now Bender had completely turned into a penguin. He began to slide on ice like a penguin, incubate eggs like a penguin, and even fell in love with another penguin. Then he fished like a penguin, made baby food using a machine blender, and fed it to the baby penguins. He integrated perfectly into the penguins' lives. Meanwhile, environmentalists discovered the impact of pollutants on the penguins. The pollutants caused them to breed crazily. To prevent the penguins from starving to death, there was only one solution left: to make them die now.